kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Entering play
Made the
call,
grab and
coach
took it on into
suggestions,
the
there are
score.
6 categories.
They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw and show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Saying. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Open space at the 25. Running through contact. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Entering play call,
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped.
Entering
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Open field on the right. And they pick up better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. We've reached the break. Is Nebraska holding the lead? Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Cover one duel.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
With the catch, it's Parker. Got enough space. Touchdown, Huskers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the
Entering
house.
play call. Coach
They
suggestions.
extend
There are
this
6
lead, and it looks as if
categories.
they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the
Entering
window.
play
You
call.
better be able to do this.
Options.
You see the playmakers slip him out the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Slot out.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Slant.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play
Entering
will move the
spacing
sticks.
concept.
Man down on the play as the
corner.
officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Plucks it out of the air. And good
Entering
coverage
play
by
call.
the defense, just a short gain.
There are 18
The Buckeyes are in the
categories
hurry-up.
21 options.
It's always interesting how people
Jordan
handle
Leslie
late
selected.
game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Entering
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They'll go to the air. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Under.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll go right back to the run. Wide open spaces. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Gonna run it. It's Booth. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down?
Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. The Cornhuskers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Huskers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
And that seemed a little off to start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Barrels ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Great job by the back on the option. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. FIU handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown, and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches report to this one as what's possible. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Sayed. He uncorks a bullet to the right. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target. Throw it up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Donaldson. He is going from nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Sticks it in his belly. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Markway. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barney. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bonner. The offense will use a timeout clock to stop with 22 seconds left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on 4th down. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
Entering play call, double mug. Entering paused screen, you have 12 options. Resume is selected.
Good fucking game, easy. Good fucking game, easy. Good fucking game.
Entering play from die, nickel. Free key, you have 3 options.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted, big play, stop the drive. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish the interception as the clock reaches 0. Fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Return to HUD. Entering weekly event summary screen.